Hey YouTubers, I'm here at the Tulalip Casino just north of Seattle, around Everett, and just ran into a wonderful couple from Oregon, Jay and Margaret. They're from Tigard, Oregon, and they got this wonderful new unit. It's a Winnebago, and it's quaint. They showed up with no license plate, so I was a bit suspect of them, so I had to talk to them because it was just driving me crazy. So I've been talking to them for a few minutes, and they're going to tell about their wonderful new unit that they picked up, I think, 2 days ago, and their impressions on it. I think it's wonderful. Let's hear from them.
We just have had it 2 days.
2 days.
So we're not sure what we're doing with it, but compared to the view we had prior to this, it's got everything the same. It doesn't have the slide outs, it's only got the one in the bedroom, but it's got a good living room size. I love that. The bathroom is very comparable to the view, which was a full back bath. It's got I think the shower's better. I think it's larger even. Storage, it's got plenty of buku storage in it. It's although some of the drawers and things are smaller, narrower, so you have to get used to where you're going to put things.
They're not as deep, you mean?
Not as deep, and they're just narrow. And like your pantry is only yay big, and you can't fit, and they're not as tall. But it does have a lot of storage in it. What else do I like? I love the roller shades, the cab, the windows up front here. It's the best view we've ever had for driving that way.
It's a very low unit, I noticed. It's very, very low riding.
It's only 10 foot high.
And yeah, and
But your clearance is very low.
Yes, and
so
that actually created a problem because we live on a little incline, and we'll have to work it out by figuring out how to get it in.
Concrete saw.
Yes,
right.
But it otherwise we love the petiteness. I've got kids in Seattle, Chicago, and you can take this anywhere. You can take your full-size van, and we had a full-size van for years, a van conversion, and it doesn't feel any different than that. But it's got everything.
In heavy traffic today coming through Seattle, I was more comfortable driving this than my F-150 pickup. It was so easy to. I wouldn't even realize I was in a motorhome. It was so easy to drive.
It is.
And you got solar. Do you have a generator too?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
The solar's new to us. We've never had that. We were going to put it on the View. We didn't, and we haven't had to use it much yet. But we just came back from a trip from Arizona in the View.
It's different in the respect too. Everything's 12 volt in it almost. Like both televisions are 12 volt televisions. It doesn't even have an inverter. It has the solar panel, and most things are ran on 12 volt, which I don't know how that's going to work out. But so far
it's been good.
So the window shades, you were about to say something.
I like the solar reflecting on them. Before, I don't know, a lot of, most of the Views have the accordion, and it's just a pop and they're snapped and open, which is convenient. We weren't sure we were going to like this. It's not been difficult. This is the second time we've used them. But the solar on the outside is 100% better than the ones we used to have. They didn't have any reflective value, and they used to get hotter than the dickens inside. This has kept them cool. But you put up 4 different panels, and it didn't take us just a couple minutes to get them in.
You got a fantastic fan in there too?
Yes, and it's got a thermostat.
Oh, really? Oh, nice.
Oh, nice.
Wow,
we had
fancy.
the rain sensor and loved it. This one apparently has a cover over it, which I didn't know until we used it. But it's got a thermostat, and you can reverse the flow automatically with a button.
Nice.
And it will come down, which we did last night. We had it blowing in, but right now we've got it sucking out. But you can set it to any temperature to open and close for you automatically.
It has like 5 or 6 remote controls.
I don't even know what they're all for yet. We pulled them out.
We have no idea what to use.
I think the fan has a remote. There's I forget the TV, the DVD player, which is behind the TV, but it's got remotes for everything. It only has a tiny fan in the bathroom, and I've never seen it before. You pull down a handle, and it closes it, and you push it up, and it opens, and you push the button, and it spins. But I don't know how good that's going to be or not be. We used to use the 2 big 14-inch fans for most of our cooling in the View. It did a fine job. And this one pulls good through the windows. That's another thing. The windows in this, it doesn't have many, but they're in the best spots. You have a grand one in the back that's for a view if you were backed up to the ocean or whatnot. And then these here to give circulation on the side are good. But it does have, the position of them are nice. It's
as small as it has 2 queen beds in it. So if you want to make up the front one. So it will sleep quite a few.
So you're satisfied? So what is the exact official model name?
The Fuse 23T?
Fuse 23T.
Winnebago Fuse 23T, I believe it is.
They make another Fuse also, but it has twin beds in the back. and it has a slide out in the front for the couch, but
And a
none in
smaller
the back.
bathroom,
And,
smaller
and you
shower.
have, but if you have both twins put together into a king, you have to climb over them to get to the bathroom.
So we opted for
Didn't like
the
that.
pop-out queen, which we've not done this before because it doesn't fold. Some of them slide onto each other. This one you just fold it over and it goes in, and then on. It took me, I don't even spend 3 minutes making the bed, so that was nice, and it's a nice mattress too.
So you recommend it so far?
Yeah.
Yes, if we were going for big every time we've looked at one. We were going to get bigger, but it has everything the big one has.
Yep.
But it's I just don't have to worry about all the extra stuff. It's convenient. You can park it anywhere. You can see we didn't even take half the space.
Yep.
That's what we love. We can go
Power-wise,
anywhere.
it's very similar to the Sprinter, Mercedes Sprinter chassis. This is an inline 5-cylinder diesel, where the other one has a V6. This is a 3.2. There's the Mercedes, a 3.0. Climbing hills, it seemed like this one pulled a little bit better. But as far as acceleration, I think possibly
The View
the
has
Mercedes might have had a little bit more pickup. But
the
I haven't really
Mercedes-
stepped on it to any degree either. So.
The Mercedes diesel required you to get B5 and less is what they require. You can't find that here in the U.S. We
Very
had
much.
B20s everywhere, but if you put B20 in them, it gummed them up, and that's one of the things that stopped us from getting it. In fact, a lot of the northern states won't even carry anything but B20, and you can't use those in the Mercedes. This one uses any of the diesels, so that was a plus. We can go anywhere and find the fuel we need for it.
From Marysville, Washington, keep your wheels on the ground.